Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Charan HR. I am from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. In this video, I will be discussing about introduction to solar photovoltaic power plants. Solar photovoltaic power plants harnesses the sun energy to generate clean and renewable electricity. These large-scale solar installations utilizes advanced photovoltaic technologies to convert sunlight into an usable power for electricity or electrical grids. Now I am discussing feasibility studies of raw material sourcing. In that there are three types. One is silicon availabilities, mining and refining alternative materials. In silicon availabilities, ensuring an adequate supply of high purity silicon, then the primary raw material sources and photovoltaic cells. And second one is mining and refining, evaluating the logistics and costs of mining, purifying and also processing raw silicon materials. Next is alternative materials, exploring the feasibilities of using emerging materials, the photovoltaic cells as a more filaments or films technologies. Next is design consideration for photovoltaic power plants. There are three design considerations. One is module selection, next is tracking systems, another one is site layouts. In module selection, choosing the optimal PV models, technologies of efficient and size boarding of on-site which has customized or considerations or conditions. Next is tracking systems, that is evaluating to be a benefits and drawbacks of a single axis or dual axis along a solar tracking systems. Next is site layouts. In site layouts, designing the optimal placements and ornamentations of size arrangings in an array system to a maximum energy of generations. The next topic is implementation strategies and challenges. There are three types of implementations, that is permitting and approvals, construction logistics, and another one is grid interconnections. In primitive and approvals, navigation the complete or complex regulatory landscapes and obtaining necessary permits and approvals. Next is construction logistics, according or coordinating the deliveries, installations and integrations of all photovoltaic system components. Next is grid interconnections. In grid interconnections, ensuring seamless or shameless connections to existing electrical grid infrastructures. Next is operating and maintenance of photovoltaic power plants. There are four types of operating and maintenance. Those are monitoring and control, preventive and maintenance. Next is spare part inventory and workforce trainings. In monitoring and control, implementing advanced monitoring systems to a optimization performance and identify issues. Next is preventive maintenance, developing comprehensive maintenance, that is schedules to ensure long-term reliabilities and efficiencies. In spare part inventories, there are maintaining adequate supply of critical components to minimize daytime or draw times. Next is workforce training or workforce training. In workforce training, providing a specialized training to a staffs for efficient operating and troubleshooting. Next is how the photovoltaic cells grid integration and electricity generations or generates. There are three types of grid integrity and generations. Those are power conversions, voltage regulations and synchronizations. In power conversions, inverter transforming the DC electricity from solar plants into a grid components of AC powers. Next is voltage regulations. Transformation system ensures the popular or proper voltage levels for seamless grid integrations. Next is synchronizations. In synchronizations, advanced control systems synchronizes the PV like photovoltaic power plants outputs which the grid insurance are enhancing. or frequencies. Next is economic and financial feasibility analysis. There are four types of economic and feasibility analysis, that is capital expenditure, second is operating exposures, third one is electrical traffics, fourth one is incentives and subsidies. In electrical expenditures or capital expenditures, upfront costs for land scopes and equipments and also in constructions. In operating expenses, there are ongoing migrations or maintenance. Next is labor and administrative costs. Next is electricity traffics, that is revenue generated from selling power to the power plants. Next is innovative subsidies. These are the government programs which are initiative taken by the support for renewable energies, to which government is invested to the people to people programs. Last, conclusion and recommendations. In that they have three types of conclusion and recommendations. One is key takeaway, next is next step, next another one is future outlooks. In key takeaway, summarizing feasibility studies, mainly finding and the conclusions. Next step is providing specific recommendations for moving the project forward, and the last one is future outlooks, discussing the potential for continued growth and adaptations of solar photovoltaic technologies. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe.